Right guys, welcome back to the Journey Career Mode. So we're still with Norwich. It is the transfer window and we've still got around 23 million to work with. Not sure if we're going to spend all that. Maybe one or two players we're going to bring in, but we're going to see how we end up this season, and we're going to kick the episode off with the FA Cup, home to Cardiff. We'll see how we go. Maybe we can go on a cup run, see what we can do here. And it's a 2-1 win, so the cup run continues. A nice way to start the episode. So I still have an interest in trying to bring back this Romero guy, 5-star skills that we found at Patriota. So I'm going to send us the assistant manager away to get him, and we're also going to go for this guy, Marco Improta. I believe he's Buffon's regen, so we're going to try and get him. Unfortunately, we still can't get Da Silva Andrade, but that's alright. We'll go for these two guys, and that will probably sum up our January window. So we're back into Premier League action here away to Everton, boys, and I have to remind you, we are 5th in the Premier League, having an absolutely fantastic season, and it's a 1-0 loss, but the board objectives for us was avoid relegation. Well, I think we might just avoid it here, boys. So Valio Romero has joined us, has potential to be special. That's why we brought him back from Patriotas over to Norwich, and we'll see. We'll maybe even shove him on the bench, see if he can get some game time. Yep, he will definitely be going on the bench. There's not much competition to get onto the bench these days. Not much depth in this squad, but it's alright because we're still doing absolute bits in the Premier League. And our next match is against West Ham. A few contracts running out, but we're not going to worry about it, boys, because we are leaving at the end of this season anyway, so that'll be all good. And we'll be heading for our next big job. Who knows where that'll be, because it won't be in the Premier League, but I think there's going to be a big club after this one. And as you've seen there, McLean is leaving. West Ham now, at home, hoping for a result here. A 1-1 draw. Well, maybe the boys just prefer when I sim through the calendar rather than simming each game individually. They clearly don't like me being in charge. What can you do? So we have the next round, the 4th round of the FA Cup, home to Bournemouth. Again, is the cup run going to continue? Well, we'll have to wait and see, because there's going to be a replay after that 1-1 draw. And next up is Liverpool. Definitely a tough game. We've dropped from 5th down to 7th, but you know, it's still good. All we have to do, to be honest, is stay in the Premier League. And I'm also not worried about selling any players in this episode, really, boys, because our squad just doesn't have any depth, so what's the point? We're away at Anfield here, always a tough place to go for any team, and we get a 2-0 loss, and that is Sergio Ramos that scored against us. Just to clarify, that transfer did happen. So talk about FIFA being unrealistic. Sergio Ramos would never get signed by Liverpool. Home to Cardiff, boys. Come on, we need a league win. That's 3 or 4 in a row. We haven't won now, and we're back. 2 winning ways. 2-0 win over Cardiff at home. And we're still going to see, can we get this goalkeeper, Buffon's regen, on deadline day? We have got Marco Improta into the squad, the young Italian, Buffon's regen, in the team. Looking good. So he'll probably hopefully grow quite quickly. He's already 75, the same as Ward, so that will end deadline day for us. So boys, we are now going to sim to the last home game. We're not going to sim past it because we're going to play it. The last game in the Premier League with Norwich, we'll play it, but we'll sim to there now and see how we finished in our first Premier League season. Boys, we've reached the last game here. We've still to play Watford at home, but let's see. Where have we finished? We finished 7th. So that could be enough for Norwich to have Europa League qualifiers next season. Who knows? Let's check how, first off, the FA Cup went. We had that replay. Is the Liverpool Spurs final? Where did we go out? Oh, Liverpool beat Fulham 5-0 in the semis. Did we go out in that replay? Oh, we did. We lost 2-1. Then League Cup. How did we do? We lost in the quarters to Spurs. And of course finished 7th in the league. So let's play the last game with Norwich. Here it is, boys. Our last game with Norwich City. And it is at Carrow Road. And it is in the Premier League. So let's try and get a win on the last day. Who knows, maybe if we win we'll finish above 7th. I never really looked, to be fair. And we've got quite a decent squad. Although Watford have come quite aggressively at us, I have to say, that's, if that's the word to use. Now, last time out, Rafinha wasn't great, and he's made a better start this time. I'll give him that. We're going to play it out from the back, boys, and try and come forward and get a few goals. Wendia, Origi, he should have played Rafinha through it. Don't know why he played it up there. Didn't even point up there, pointed to Rafinha. Don't start playing stupid passes now, lads. Please, I want to like this team, and you're gonna make me not like it. We're trying to hit them on the counter now, lads, and nobody coming through for us. That's a nice switch of play though. You need to start running, Hernandez. You can't just stand there. You need to make a run. Origi, Gressel, McLean, Gressel, Origi. Like, why is there always one that messes it up? Say just playing a simple pass, he has to try something fancy. And now Watford are coming at us, and they better not score. Watford are giving us problems here, but we're giving ourselves problems with passes like that. I'm actually going to sub Origi off if he doesn't start playing well. I'm actually considering it. The way he started this game is awful. That's what we do. We play bad passes and then we take about half an hour to get the friggin' ball back. Ref, that's not a foul! Oh my word! This game's starting to do my head in. The way these players are playing. I hope I get some big move after this, to be honest. India, give up. Chance to get forward here and get a goal. Hernandez has Jamal Lewis out with them. Yeah, get it in. It's not good. Not good at all. Expecting us to get 3 points here, and I haven't showed any signs of doing it. I think it's time to make subs actually already. We're going to bring Hernandez off, and we're going to bring on the man Romero to see what he's like. Corner. They better not score here. I've had enough of this game. I've literally just recorded the Paris career mode. Now I'm at this, and the players in both teams are incapable of passing the ball to somebody in the same team as them. There's Romero. That's nice. I like that. Try the 5-star skills, boys. He's kept the ball. Fair enough. Let's see. Can the man shoot? No, instead he's trying to do rainbow flicks. Just bring him down, mate. Might as well. Surely this will only be a yellow, like. Yeah. Right, come on. Get forward here. Oh my! You make it look so hard to pass the ball to somebody in your team. I've seen friggin' 4-year-olds that can pass a ball. And these Premier League footballers can't do it. And how does that just fall back to him? Can't wait to get away from this team. I hope I get a friggin' good team next time. Hope I get Barcelona or somebody I can just walk the league with. Instead of playing this here crap. What is that touch, Origi? What is that? So it's finished 1-0 Watford, and what can I say, that team is shocking, boys. Can't wait to get away from it. I hope someone big comes for us. We're gonna check the jobs now to see. At the minute, we could go to France and try and get PSG. I'm gonna wait for some other offers though. I'm gonna see if I can get someone big. Boys, a new team has been found. Barcelona rejected us, but Atletico Madrid didn't. Can we even win La Liga and the Champions League with Atletico? Because that's what we're going for in this career mode, remember? We're going for the Champions League. So even if we weren't to win La Liga but won the Champions League, technically, yeah, this series would still be over, but could we do both? Well, that journey begins in the next episode, boys, and I'll see you there. Cheers.